for roughly about 20-some years or so. Although I was introduced to UU more than 40 years ago when I was a student at Marshall University. I'm originally from Rodale, which is, hopefully y'all have heard of it. It's about 18 miles south of Beckley, between Beckley and Mullins. And I grew up there. I originally was brought up in a Pentecostal church. Didn't like that very much. Began looking for something else when I went to Marshall, and was introduced to UU by one of my professors. And I attended the UU fellowship in Huntington for quite a while. But it didn't quite do enough for me because that particular group kind of met and sat around a table drinking coffee and talking about politics. And so I went looking for more other things. I settled on the Methodists because I liked their theology a great deal, and eventually became a United Methodist minister. And I served for 8 years in southern West Virginia, mostly McDowell County, and also my last appointment was up in Kanawha County in the Charleston area. I decided after a while that United Methodism didn't quite do for me what I wanted, and so I left that church and kind of became a wanderer for the next 20-some years, for about 6, 7, or 8 years anyway. And when I moved to Arlington, Virginia, I became acquainted with the Arlington Unitarian Church, which is a church. I mean, they are a church, big time. And the minister there was Reverend Kim Beach, George Kim Beach, and he kind of guided me into UU a little bit, and eventually I became a part of it. And I have been a worship committee chairperson at the UU Church of the Shenandoah Valley, which is in Stevens City, Virginia. It's here in Winchester. And I was worship committee chair there for 4 years. And 3 years ago now, I guess, I decided to go back into the ministry because I had been working in journalism for a good deal at that time, but I also was asked to teach a ethics class at Lord Fairfax Community College, which is nearby. And at first I said, well, I'm putting all that stuff behind me a long time ago when I left the ministry. I don't know if I want to teach that. I ended up teaching it, liking it, teaching a religion course, teaching philosophy courses, and realizing that there is a need within campus communities for some sort of religious training and education. And with a number of students who came to me with particular issues, such as a gay student who was wanting to try to find a way to come out to his fundamentalist parents, etc., I began to realize, yes, there's a need here, and that prompted me to go back into ministry and to look at campus ministry as the type of ministry that I want to do. So I am now a candidate member of the UU Ministers Association. I still have a ways to go before getting full fellowship, but part of that was working under an internship under another UU minister at George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, and at my own school for Fairfax Community College. And I completed that last year. And I'm now in the process of moving back here to Raleigh County. I'm actually pretty much moved. I still have to go to Middletown and get some more stuff today. But my goal was to try to find out whether you all are interested in working with campus ministry in some way now that WVU is taking over up here. And April responded very positively to that. And so that's where I am, that's what I'm here for, and that's what I hope to offer to you all, to work with you all in helping to develop a campus ministry here.